The United States is known as the land of the free and home of the brave. And for the most part, it is a pretty awesome country to live in. But unfortunately, America has its share of problems too. An increasing number of states are suffering from economic issues due to lack of industry diversity, low pay, or poor governance, and these issues can have an effect on residents. In this video, we'll reveal the 10 U.S. states that are going downhill in 2024 and the reasons why. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you more videos like this in the future. Number 10. Alabama. Although Alabama boasts wide open spaces, lush farmland, and historic cities, the state isn't doing too well in other areas. When the United Nations visited Alabama in 2017, they reported widespread poverty and inequality. In fact, they compared various districts to those of a third world country. It doesn't appear that much has changed today. The agricultural industry holds up the local economy, and these jobs tend to pay low wages. This leaves Alabama residents struggling to make ends meet, and over 15% rely on food stamps to fulfill their most basic needs. Rural shopping malls, hospitals, and schools can't afford to stay open because there is no money to spend on them, causing residents to suffer even more. Unfortunately, this cycle of never-ending problems only looks set to continue in Alabama in 2024. Number 9. California. The Golden State of California is best known for its beautiful Pacific coastline, glamorous cityscapes, and idyllic lifestyle. As home to Silicon Valley and Hollywood, you would think that California would be a charming place to live. Unfortunately, hidden beneath the surface, California has a lot of problems. Residents in rural areas are living below the poverty line. The cost of living is one of the highest in the country, and inequality still persists too. In 2023, there was a rise in homelessness and an increase in property and vehicle theft. Plus, there was an uptick in violent crimes in certain areas. Frequent wildfires, earthquakes, power outages, drought, and pollution only adds to this misery. As the climate patterns continue to shift, this state could become even more unstable in 2024. These elements and more have caused residents to start moving away, seeking refuge and lower costs of living elsewhere. Number 8. Louisiana. Louisiana is known for its rich heritage, beautiful bayous, jazz music, and entertainment, and thousands of people arrive in New Orleans each year to attend the famous Mardi Gras festival. However, for many Louisiana residents, there isn't much to celebrate. In 2023, America's health rankings showed that 19% of households live below the national poverty level. According to website Spotlight on Poverty, over 400,000 children in Louisiana live on food stamps. The state also has increasing economic and job insecurities because of their dependence on the fluctuating oil and gas industries. If that wasn't enough, the state also suffers from environmental issues, with hurricanes and flooding causing homelessness due to changing weather patterns. Add these problems to racial and social inequalities, and it's clear to see why this state is going downhill in 2024. Number 7. Nevada. Nevada, located in the western United States, is best known for its glittering casino cities of Las Vegas and Reno. Once a hotspot for gamblers and tourists from all over the world, these resorts have suffered an economic downturn over the past few years. More states have legalized gambling and new casinos are popping up countrywide, giving people more choice. With travel restrictions and people generally having less disposable money to spend, the Nevada cities and their hotels, restaurants, casinos, and tourist attractions have all suffered. Jobs have been lost and poverty in the state has increased. In addition, thanks to its desert landscapes, Nevada suffers from water shortages, which continues to hinder growth in outlying areas. Hopefully, solutions can be found to some of these problems in 2024. Number 6. Alaska. Alaska is a place of wild natural beauty and towering mountain peaks. The state is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, and at certain times of the year, it's home to the magical northern lights. But Alaska also has its problems. It relies on the oil and gas industries for revenue. The industry accounts for 25% of jobs in the state, and in recent years, the global push for more sustainable fuel sources has had an effect. Other prominent industries such as fishing, transportation, and tourism have also seen a significant downturn. These sectors can recover, but the workforce is leaving Alaska. The younger demographic of 16 to 26-year-olds are heading elsewhere due to the state's high cost of living and limited opportunities, and nobody is coming in to replace them. The weather doesn't help either. Residents are constantly having to adapt to changes caused by shifting climate patterns. It appears for some that living in Alaska is simply proving too much of a challenge in 2024. Number 5. Florida. Nestled way down in the southeast corner of the U.S. is the Sunshine State of Florida. The economy of Florida is primarily based on tourism, agriculture, and trade, and these can all be susceptible to economic fluctuations and surprises. Almost 17% of children in Florida live below the federal poverty line, and over 70% of these children are Black or Latino. According to recent figures, almost half of state workers are just one missed paycheck away from being unable to provide for themselves and their families. The state's environmental vulnerability is also a cause for concern. Hurricanes, rising sea levels, and other climate issues can cause disruption and billions of dollars in damages, leading to higher insurance costs and an increased threat of homelessness for residents year on year. Number 4. West Virginia. West Virginia, to an outsider, seems like a state with lots going for it. The Appalachian Mountains, crystal clear rivers, gorges, and historical parks are a delight to visit. But there's also a darker side. Currently, this is one of the toughest places to live in the U.S. There's a lack of work following the decline of the coal mining industry, and younger residents that graduate high school are leaving to seek well-paid jobs elsewhere. If that wasn't enough, there's an accelerating opioid crisis occurring in West Virginia, leading to more medical issues and hospital bills that people can't afford to pay. However, it's not all doom and gloom. With the right governance, West Virginia has the opportunity for regeneration. House prices are cheaper than in a lot of states. There's room for new businesses, and who knows, a few years into the future, it could become a thriving hub again. Number 3. New Jersey. New Jersey on the East Coast is known for many things: the casino hotels of Atlantic City, Princeton University, and beaches and boardwalks of the Jersey Shore. So, with all of these things going for it, why is the Garden State going downhill? Well, New Jersey has had a problem with governance for a while now. We only have to look back at the toxic waste dumps that were allowed to happen over many years. But today, issues are more about the high cost of living and property tax increases. New Jersey is becoming an unattractive place to invest, whether for businesses or for families seeking to buy a home, causing more people to leave in search of greener, more affordable pastures in 2024. Number 2. Kentucky. Known for bourbon, horse racing, bluegrass music, and fried chicken, this state should have everything going for it. But these days, not so much. The residents of Kentucky have a lot of health-related challenges. High obesity levels have led to more people suffering from lifestyle-related illnesses, putting a strain on the state's economy, medical facilities, and their own pockets. This state is also reliant on the coal and agricultural industries, neither of which pay too well. This keeps many residents living below the federal poverty line. There's a lack of job diversity, and unemployment rates are pretty high too. This creates a cycle of problems that don't look like they are going to be solved in 2024. Number 1. Illinois. Illinois is ranked as one of the richest states in the U.S., so it shouldn't have many problems, right? Well, not exactly. The largest city is Chicago with a population of 2.5 million people, and unless you've been hiding under a rock, this city has been plagued with corruption, inequality, and poverty for many years. The city has unpaid bills, and billions of dollars are owed to state pension funds due to poor governance and mismanagement. As if that wasn't bad enough, according to Spotlight on Poverty, around 250,000 households in Chicago receive federal rental assistance, and the number of children receiving food stamps is over 775,000. The state's main industries of finance, mining, manufacturing, and agriculture are all susceptible to economic fluctuations. And to add to this, the state isn't very tax-friendly. In fact, Illinois has the highest state and local taxes of the entire United States. There has been issues with racial and gender inequality and an increase in violent crime over the past few years, too. Will Illinois continue down this path, or will life improve for its residents in 2024? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them below. And if you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.